It's official, we are now on Hitmontop Watch. A while back I made a video about the tier shifts of competitive singles Pokemon, but now there's more to the story. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps out the channel and doesn't cost you anything. Basically, Pokemon are divided into tiers based on how often they are used, so that you can use your favorite Pokemon against Pokemon of a similar relative strength. The idea is that people play to win, so the best Pokemon get used the most. There is no need from some central authority to tell you what is good and what is bad, because the people themselves decide based on their actions. If a Pokemon is used consistently in a tier, it moves to that tier. Every 3 months, based on the usage statistics of the Pokemon Showdown ladder, Pokemon either move up or down a tier. In April of 2022, Hitmontop moved up from the PU tier to the NU tier. But there was a problem. Hitmontop is not actually good in NU. Other fighting types like Passimian are simply better. Hitmontop moved up by a small group of people using Hitmontop non-stop, i.e. getting a lot of usage. This has happened before. Metang once moved to RU in Generation 5 despite not being good, and Ambipom moved to UU a few years ago as well. Because of those incidents, there are some protections in place to protect against tier manipulation. For example, usage is weighted based on your ladder score. If you have a high rating, then your usage contributes more to the usage stats. For example, if a low rating player uses Magikarp in OU, it may count as using 0.2 Magikarp instead of using 1 Magikarp. Also, instant forfeits don't count for usage stats. On top of that, the usage has to hold for 3 months in a row, so a flash in the pan would have to last a relatively long time. But the problem is that the Hitmontop users are relatively high on the ladder, and they are doing it for a long time, and Hitmontop did get moved from the PU tier to the NU tier. Whether they're trolling or they genuinely believe Hitmontop is good is not something I can or should judge, but the next interesting development is that Hitmontop is now getting usage in the RU tier, the tier above NU, where it is still not good. 4.52 is the usage needed to move to RU, and Hitmontop is currently at 4.45. This is only month 1 out of 3, so the usage would need to slightly increase for 2 more months for Hitmontop to move to RU. But this does highlight some of the flaws of usage-based tiering, because a Pokemon that is not good in the tier is very realistically ending up in the tier. The intent of usage tiering is good. You want everyone to have a voice and you don't necessarily want elitism to dictate things. But the consequence is that this Hitmontop type situation can keep on occurring. The reason why this is concerning is that it means lower tiers may lose access to Pokemon they would have liked to have. For example, Hitmontop was a good Pokemon in PU and had utility in Rapid Spin, but now it can't be used there anymore. The most extreme solution would be abandoning ladder-based usage tiering and instead using usage from tournaments only. Alternatively, there could be manual intervention where in Hitmontop situations a Pokemon can be rejected from moving up. What do you think the solution should be, or is this even a problem in the first place? Let me know down in the comments below, and check out my video about the April 2022 shifts for more details.